What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and let's take a little bit of a break from all that Transformers Age of Extinction craziness, and let's focus on another aspect of Transformers, and that would be the new animated series coming out in 2015. Now, we've always known that there's going to be something new, like a new animated series coming out after Transformers Prime and Beast Hunters, but we didn't know exactly what it's going to be like. Is it going to be an all-new series? Like, are they going to reboot a new series? Or are they going to continue Transformers Prime? And, well, I have all the answers for you right here. Now, not all the answers. I'm just going to tell it like it is, tell you what I see. And what Hasbro did is that they showed us the first artwork for Bumblebee. Now, the reason why they're showing off this artwork for Bumblebee is mainly because this new series centers on the character of Bumblebee. Bumblebee is the leader of the new Autobot team. Now, I'm not gonna say that he's the leader of the Autobots. He's a leader of an Autobot team. Okay, and this is what Bumblebee looks like. Check it out right here, and well, there's a lot of negative fan reaction towards this Bumblebee. Now, I'm pretty neutral about it because I actually haven't finished watching Transformers Prime yet. I've only in the middle of Season 2, and I don't really know what happens beyond that. But apparently, this new series, which I don't know what they're calling it, they might as well call it Transformers Bumblebee. I mean, maybe it is already called Transformers Bumblebee because Transformers Prime, like, it's called Transformers Prime, and if Bumblebee is the leader of the new team of Autobots, then it might as well be called Transformers Bumblebee. Anyways, there's a lot of negative fan reaction about this, mainly because it looks very simple. It looks very kiddish, and Transformers Prime wasn't very kiddish. It was very edgy. Okay, it took the storytelling and the characters, the great characters of G1, but it combined it with the great visuals and action, the style of action from the Transformers live action movies. And that's what was so great about Transformers Prime, because I really enjoyed the live action films, and I also really love G1, and they gave us that combination in Transformers Prime. Now, Hasbro is taking on a new direction, not a whole new direction, but they're going towards a kiddish direction, a more kid-friendly direction with their franchise. Okay, when I say franchise, I'm talking about their the cartoon franchise, the animated franchise. They're going more towards a cartoon route mainly because, well, first of all, let's look at their properties. Okay, they have the Transformers live action series, which is very it's very PG-13. All right. And then you got Transformers Prime, which is also very edgy. It's very action-oriented. There's a lot of very mature themes in the movie. I mean, in the show. But then they kind of left out the core audience of what makes up Transformers, and that's the kids. And that's why they decided to come up with Rescue Bots. All right. But now they want to make a cartoon that is a little bit more kid-friendly than Transformers Prime, but it's still is within the Transformers Prime universe. They don't want to lose the fans that are fans of Transformers Prime, and by doing so, they created a continuation of Transformers Prime in the form of this new animated series coming out in 2015, which possibly could be titled Transformers Bumblebee. Now let's go back to talking about the negative fan reaction with regards to what Bumblebee looks like. They just recently updated their comments in stating that this is not a true representation of what Bumblebee is going to look like. Maybe they're just doing damage control, but all I know is that this is not the final product, okay? I don't have a problem with this, okay? First of all, I've never seen Transformers animated, so I don't know how kid-friendly, kiddish this can possibly be. But from what I can tell, if Bumblebee is going to be the leader of the Autobots, he has to be able to talk, and based on this photo, he's going to get his voice back. He's not going to be talking through the radio. He's not going to be making electronic noises. He's going to talk. He has a mouth. He can talk. All right? So he needs to do that because he's going to be the leader of an Autobot team. So there you have it. But he's going to look a little bit different. This is very, two-dimensional. It's not very dynamic. You can't really see what he looks like. But with regards to the animation, apparently it's going to blend in CG with your traditional cell shading animation. So it's going to be I'm trying to think what other it's going to be I think do you know like the apple seed? Apple seed is like well, it's not going to be like Appleseed, but the Appleseed sequel was kind of like like a mix of cell shading and CG. It's not going to be like that, but that is still like an animated, like an animation that is a mix of cell shading and CG. So it's going to have the smoothness of the CG, but it's also going to look like this. So that's the direction they're going with. Now, why is it coming out in 2015? Well, the main reason why it's coming out in 2015 is mainly because, well, Transformers Prime is over. It was finished last year, okay, or the year before, I can't remember. but the focus of 2014 is the live action movie. Okay, they don't want to overlap their properties because it hurts the toy sales, because parents and collectors only have such a budget. So 2014 is the year of the live action movie. 2015 is the year of Transformers Bumblebee. All right, and my big question is, what's going to happen to Prime? Now, I haven't seen Transformers Season 3, Transformers Prime Season 3 and Beast Hunter, so I don't know the fate of Prime, but looks like Prime is not going to be in this. Okay, so there you have it. Now, I don't have any negative reaction to the way Bumblebee looks. Bumblebee has gone through so many different changes, okay, that I don't see how this is any different. Okay, in some ways, Bumblebee actually resembles the friendliness of the way he was in the G1 cartoon. So I don't have a problem with that. So there you have it. And it's definitely going to be definitely a little less action-packed and a little less violent compared to Transformers Prime. I think that's going to tick off some of the Transformers Prime fans. But like they said, Hasbro wanted to not forget about their core key audience, and it's not just the collectors and diehard hardcore fans, but also the kids. So, and I think that's a very bold move. I think that's a move that in some ways is kind of necessary. And as long as they can come up with a great story, great characters, and as long as the toys are decent, you know what? I think they might have a winner on their hands. I mean, I didn't care for Transformers Animated at all. I didn't watch a single episode, but I thought the toys were really cool. I never bought a single one, but I thought that the direction they went with the toys, it made up some pretty decent looking toys, okay, even for what they are. So there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. I just want to share my thoughts and feelings with regards to this new version of Bumblebee and respond to the negative fan reaction. And this is coming out in 2015. It's a continuation of Transformers Prime. They're going with CG and traditional cell shading animation. And Bumblebee is the new leader of an Autobot team. Okay, and there you have it. And it's going to definitely be a less, I'll guess, a more kid-friendly type of show. All right. So there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. What are your thoughts about the new Bumblebee and, of course, this new show? Let me know in let me know in the comment section below how you feel about it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Heads. Well, this Spinosaurus isn't that much of a it's like a mutated Spinosaurus because it looks like it has two sails on the back, but the toy itself only